on this episode of Why Biden, why? Why are you doing this to me? Why? I know I voted for you, but I'm still going to call you out. Why? We're going to talk about Biden and the voting rights bill. If you don't know what's in the voting rights bill, here's a quick summary. It basically allows 2 weeks early voting, stops gerrymongering, takes big money out of politics, easier access to, or same-day registration, drop boxes, basically all around easier access for every American to vote, especially the poor and minority communities that often get left out by the Republicans intentionally, where, they make laws to specifically screw them. Those would be the voters that this bill targets. And as the Arizona GOP said, it's a zero-sum game. And they know that the more people that vote, the more they're not going to win elections. And their goal is to suppress as many votes as possible. So why on earth is our Democratic president, who won because there was more mail-in voting, because there was easier access to the polls, because we worked our butts off for you, why are you trying to work with the Republicans to make voting harder? You want to go through and negotiate a bill that they're not going to vote on. I know that it's dead in the Senate. We need 60 votes because you cannot use reconciliation to do this. And I'm a fan of the old filibuster where you actually had to stand on the floor to do a filibuster, not this garbage that they have now where it basically just takes 60 votes and they can kill anything they want. That's like a Republican dream house right there. It's infuriating because the Republicans know that if they can stall enough legislation and then blame it on us, low-informed voters, the people that don't pay that much attention to politics, are going to vote for them. That's how the pattern works. Normally the party that has the presidency loses one of the, if not both, of the House and the Senate. And if they can just stall out bills and they can make it look like they're not getting what they promised, even though they're trying and passing it in the House, and all the Democrats are voting for it, they can make it look like it's the Democrats' fault. And then they'll blame the Democrats when they're in power, and people always tend to believe them. And Joe Biden is playing right into it. And I find that incredibly frustrating. I find that he's definitely a centrist who definitely doesn't really care if the legislation goes through. He's more interested in getting that bipartisan win for voters that he's not going to get. I talk to Trump voters regularly. They don't like us. They would vote for a giant pile of poo if they thought it would stick it to us. Just like we would vote for anything to keep Trump out of office, they'll vote for anything just to specifically stick it to us. They liked Trump because they thought he hurt our feelings. He didn't hurt our feelings so much as he hurt minorities. But yeah. So stop it. Stop trying to be the Republicans' friends and do what we voted you in for, which is your job. How hard is it for you to do your damn job? All right, guys, I will see you later.